today.
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The numbers for him from a week ago: 9 catches, 95 yards, and a score.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They're going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. Busts through the tackle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Etienne up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Now back to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And here's Brad Robbins now. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Drive starts with a handoff to Adams. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Herbert now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That third down conversion good for 23. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And he's got his big tight end here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Up the middle they go with Adams. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Rolling to his right. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Oilers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll run with Etienne. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. On now to punt, Brad Robbins. Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just 1 play resulting in the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Jaguars getting set to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way.
Look at the big man rumble. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. 71 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes again. Touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Oilers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He is putting on a show in this second quarter, racking up the receiving yards as he has a first down. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Toss left side for Etienne. There he goes left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Jaguars are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Etienne is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have. Had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Herbert off of play action. Out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Oilers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And this offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On to give, it's Adams. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Jags grab it. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line. And the aggressive play call. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On first down, it's Reeves. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Reeves. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. And opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On the handoff, Adams here. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The drive will start with an option going left. And not much of an opening there, as he's only going to get this to about the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 9. He'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble. In trouble, and he's taken down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And now out comes Houston. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, here's Adams. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Now 2nd and 5. And they'll run it here with Adams. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. It's Reeves. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 19-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another? And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Oilers are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jags get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point safely through. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Reeves. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Reeves. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Reeves. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Up the middle they go. Reeves. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Oilers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Patterson now for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So this drive spans 7 plays, and the result, a Houston touchdown. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business. They were high flying, but they took care of the ball.